like that instrumental drop. Is that him right there?
I think that's him.
I think it is. I think that's him.
Growing up. Oh my gosh, I'm almost positive that's him.
I'm almost positive too. So are we doing? Hold on, we got another face off with each other, like they're with themselves.
Yeah. Oh, I like that sound.
I'm trying to find MK, but it's hard.
I'm pretty sure he's the blonde in the back.
You think he's the blonde in the back?
I think so. Hey K-pop fans, welcome back to K-CordGirls. Welcome if you're new here. I'm Mer.
I'm Free.
And today is one of our favorite ways to start the month. It's our beginning of the month binge video. Say that 1,000 times fast. Oh my goodness. Binge video. And I love these things. I love them. We get to discover new groups to us this way and fill up our schedule even more that's already over full. And yeah, it's great.
Make a confession. Okay, so last month we did oh boy, what did we do last month? Okay, so last month we did TNX and AV6 and 2-1. So here's the thing, because we only put groups on here that we've never heard or seen anything from. I did not realize this until after we did the video, like weeks after, that I have heard an AV6 song.
Oh.
Have not seen the video, but I have heard a song because I have it on my playlist. I was going through my playlist the other day, just like scrolling through it, and I saw AV6. I was like, wait, I've heard an AV6 song before? Like, I felt so bad. I was like, oh my gosh, I lied. But I didn't know I lied. So, with that said, I'm going to throw that AV6 song on a Throwback Thursday sometime this month to make up for it. I don't know what to say. It is what it is. It happened, okay? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Right?
But this month, we have, for our poll, so this month, we have Epex, Anthem of Teen Spirit, which was a rollover from last month. UNBS, Solar Eclipse, also a rollover from last month. And then our 3 new entries this month are ONF, We Must Love, Ciipher, Blind, and I'm sorry, I had a typo in the poll. It says Super Kid, Super Kind, Watch Out. And our winners are, in 3rd place, we have Ciipher, Blind. 2nd place, we have Epex, Anthem of Teen Spirit. Oh, I'm sorry. Ciipher, Blind won with 15%. Epex, Anthem of Teen Spirit at 22%. And ONF, We Must Love is our 1st place at 45%. That might be the highest percentage.
I think so, because usually we have like barely winners. That's like
they just stole the whole thing.
Landslide. Yeah. And we learned, like, first time doing this, that first place always goes last because we will be brain dead. That's the order it goes in, which these last few times, even the 3rd place and the 2nd place ones have been killing us. So we'll see how this goes. But with a 45% win,
I'm nervous.
I'm a little nervous about ONF. I won't lie.
And ONF was actually a suggestion from someone from our previous month poll. So you can leave suggestions, and we'll add those in as we do each poll. So, fun fact: we know the name ONF. Have not heard any music or videos from them. I swear it this time, okay? But we've heard the name. because we watched No Mercy on our Patreon, which is the show that created Monster X. And afterwards, we did like some digging to find what happened to some of the guys who were eliminated, because a lot of them were really talented, and it was like they have to be in groups by now. So ONF has a member who was on No Mercy. I can't remember the pronunciation of his name at the moment. It's been a while, but I know he goes by MK now. Yeah, so it has MK. And then when we realized that someone had wanted us to put ONF on the poll, we were like, there's another group that has a No Mercy X member that we've been wanting to check out, which is Ciipher. And they have Seokwan, who actually made it all the way to the finale before he got eliminated. Broke our hearts. Because I swear to you, he was ready to debut.
Yeah. I was a little bit mad that they didn't open up an 8th spot for him. I'm not gonna lie.
They could have added an 8th spot.
Yeah. So, but he's on Ciipher now, and
but it's crazy though, because when we did our research, like he was like 18, 19 when he was on No Mercy.
Like
it took him 6 years, because Ciipher just debuted like a year ago.
Right.
So
I don't know if he took a break or if he trained more, which personally I don't think he needed more training. I thought he was ready. So I don't know. But here we are.
It's gonna be funny though, because Seokwan was also one of the babies, because they had two youngers on there that were like, and we called them the babies the whole time we watched No Mercy. They were the babies. So now he's not a baby anymore. So
I know.
Curious.
I know. I didn't look up ages and stuff of Ciipher, but I'm wondering if he isn't part of the young line.
Yeah, or the oldest. Or just the oldest. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Or just the oldest? Maybe. It'll be interesting. That'll be so different from No Mercy.
So as you can see, we're very happy that Ciipher won 3rd place, because now we get to have this little like No Mercy flashback with Seokwan and MK. Yeah.
It'll be exciting. I'm glad they won together.
Yes.
That we could do this
together
with both of them. It's making it a No Mercy binge almost. So
which works well with us doing Monster X on Throwback Thursday. So
exactly.
It's been a whole No Mercy kind of end of the week. But yeah, so before we get into this, if you like this video, go ahead, hit the like button. Go ahead, like the like button.
Like it and hit it.
Like it and hit it. And hit the subscribe button. And what else, Mer?
Hit that bell. Hit everything.
Hit everything. It all.
Right.
And also, you can come chat and hang out with us in Discord. Deal with all this craziness you see on the videos. And also, like we said, we have exclusive reactions on Patreon, like No Mercy. Also, it looks like, because we poll our patrons for what to watch next. It's something new we're trying. It's been working out pretty well so far. But looks like we're going to be watching Road to Kingdom starting next week, which also has ONF in it. So I like that we're getting to watch ONF now before starting the Road to Kingdom.
New to us right now, but if at the Road to Kingdom, not so much.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
Great
timing.
But yeah, so we will go ahead and jump into Ciipher first, since they are our last place winners. Okay. Hoping we can pick Seokwan out pretty easily.
Hope so too, but he's gonna be grown up. Yeah, girl. 좀 더 확실히 내게 알려.
yeah. 아니 뭐가 문제인데 yeah girl 하나부터 백까지 알려줘 그런가 시가득한 표정 말로 네 맘을 궁금하다니까 너의 일상 전부 다
Love this beat and the melody.
Me too.
언제가 편해 내일 아니 모레 데리러 갈게 One, two, step in 날 아침 해가 뜬 다음 너만을 생각한다 맘속에 울리는 끝이 나더라도 후회하더라도 너를 사랑한다고 콩깍지가 껴나보는 I think I'm in love with you
I like that instrumental drop. Is that him right there?
I think that's him.
I think it is. I think that's him.
Growing up. Oh my gosh, I'm almost positive that's him.
I'm positive too.
I'm in the movement 너 알아야 하지 이렇게 끌리게 만들 거면 baby 꼬시지 말지 내 심장이
Ooh, I like that.
만난다는 핑계는 내 머리가 나빴어 너 나밖에 모르고 you can make me 아주 곱같이 펼쳐져 내 그래 콩깍지가 껴나보네 현재 맨날
Beat though. Oh my goodness.
정신이 나간 듯이 like wow 더 이상 난 너 바라지도 않아 시간금을 끌수록 우리 사이 무의미하잖아 어디도만 가지 않게 널 잡으러 갈게 날 아침 해가 뜬 다음 너만을 생각
Build up is so good too.
Yeah.
콩깍지가 껴나보네 I think I'm in love with you 콩깍지가
See?
껴나보네
Off arms, the cut off sleeves, like,
Right?
oh my goodness.
I'm in love with you 내 눈에 모든 게 아름다워 보여 I'm crazy tonight 내가 널 평생
Aw, that was
좋아할 수
cute.
있게 언제나 너의 곁에 있게 해줘 난 아침 해가 뜬 다음 너만을 생각한다 맘속에 울리는 끝이 나더라도 후회하더라도 반드시 우리 내게 하고픈 얘기가 있어 너를 사랑한다고 콩깍지가
Telling you, that's him right there, yup.
It is. Yeah.
He's grown.
Yep.
Nice. So far, I've seen at least 3 rappers. But that one was also doing a lot of the main vocals in the beginning too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow. I love that. That was
Me
such
too.
a good song.
Yeah, I cannot wait to check out more. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah, that overall beat and oh goodness. I loved that. That was so much fun.
Right? Yeah.
Luckily, not super like we're gonna come for you and kill you kind of vibes. It was just like really enjoyable and upbeat and fun. So Seokwan obviously decides he's gonna like remove his sleeves.
Seokwan is a baby no
No
longer.
more.
Okay? There's no baby left.
No, that's why I was like so hard. It was
Baby gone.
It was so hard, like seeing him be like, "Oh my gosh, he's all grown up."
I forgot how freaking tall he was.
Right?
Because
He is tall.
he's tall, and like I remember him being tall, but yet like Jungwon and like Shonu,
All pretty tall
And-
too.
they're really tall, and his friend was as tall as he. He was with some tall people in No Mercy, so it didn't stand out as much, but it stood out here. Freaking tall. He looks like a giant.
I can't help. I'm getting like flashbacks to like the finale performance on No Mercy. So
Yeah.
y'all don't I haven't seen No Mercy. They did like several, like they broke the guys up into groups and had them each perform. So Who does Seokwan get teamed up with? Wonho and Kiki. Pretty sure it was Kiki. Yeah, pretty sure it was Wonho and Kiki.
Yeah.
Wonho is very deadly. He was very deadly from the get-go. And their dance had like female dancers that they were
Oh, that was funny.
But Seokwan wasn't, because Seokwan was a baby. So he didn't really get to interact with the female dancers that much. He was more or less like it was you can tell the difference between what Wonho and Kiki were doing and what he was doing. He was the baby and he couldn't. But now I'm like, this day and age, Seokwan got to do that performance again. I have a feeling, based off of those cut off sleeves, that things will be different.
I'm not gonna lie. I could be wrong. But I saw some Wonho looks. Influenced looks. Okay? Influenced glances at the camera.
But yes. Wonho looks in there for sure. You know he learned. He learned from his young, from when he was on the work, and
right,
ones to learn from. So,
right.
Next,
I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, I do. We're definitely putting them on the list again. I want to hear more. That was really good.
Yeah, they were all excellent. I know we've been just.
I know we've been talking about so long, but they all were. The one with like the kind of mullet, his voice was really interesting, and I felt like he got a lot of lines too. And then there was the one that had like the black hair, but then there was like in the beginning blonde. It had touches of orange, and then at the end it had like touches of like the blonde.
Oh, okay.
It was the same person, but they like switched up the colors in his hair. He was really good too. I noticed he had some strong vocals, and then he kind of surprised me in the end because he rapped also.
Yeah.
So
the guy at the computer was really good too. He had some really strong vocals.
Yes.
Too. He stood out. Yeah.
They were all very impressive.
Yes.
So we will definitely be getting back to them again. The next we have our second place winners, which is Epex. We did have a comment that was left on our poll from someone who said that they had mentioned something. There's a line in the song about Crystal Night, which we actually had to Google because we weren't sure what that was. Apparently it was something to do with like a terrible event that happened in Germany way back when. And I guess in the song there's this line about Crystal Night is coming, and then they're also wearing like military uniforms. And apparently the company had to like try and explain it, but they didn't do it well. It's about all we can really say. We were advised to give like a warning or like something like that, but it's hard to give a warning when we don't exactly know what we're giving a warning to, because we don't know. Like, their company might have explained it poorly, but I can guarantee you that we would explain it way worse because we have no idea what's going on.
Right. I mean, after Googling it, we now know what Crystal Night is, but we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know.
Yeah.
But
warning.
Something's coming.
Something's coming. Oh, goodness. But we have had actually quite a few people that have commented on some of our polls that Epex has been on that were like, I hope Epex wins, or I'm happy they're winning. So they have, they got second place, so they have a relatively decent fan base, obviously.
Right, yeah.
Can you really touch this now? Yeah. Let's go. 뒤지 말고 숙여 look go. Rewind 너를 둘러싸는 격벽.
Very strong, hard, tough sound.
다시 달려두도 다 위엔 가 stop 우리를 보하던
Oh, nice slowdown.
사냥감이 되기 전에 스파와 새를 당겨 클릭 클릭 브룩 라이트 I see them running now crystal light is coming click click bruk like 무슨 전쟁터
Expecting, but I was not expecting it to hit this hard.
Yeah.
Is up with their rappers? Oh my goodness.
Right?
So are we doing? Hold on, we got another face off with each other, like they're with themselves.
Yeah. And I really like how this hit.
Yeah. Pops up after that is Lockdown, which looks like that one might have a hard vibe too. We are gonna have to check these guys out some more.
Right?
Mer.
Right.
That I not expecting it to be that hard.
Me neither. I liked it a lot though. I loved how it hit. That was awesome. Yeah. But yeah, after watching it, and reading the lyrics, because I was watching the lyrics and trying to figure out, because I'm a curious little kitten. But and we were told that it was going to say the Crystal Night is coming, which I was reading, and I don't know, I don't understand. I read it and it said the Crystal Light is coming. Not sure what the connection is there, but
The only thing I can see is maybe there's different translations. Like maybe there's a translated version that says Crystal Night, and then maybe there's this translated version that says Crystal Light. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of, is that maybe there's different translations depending on languages, and
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I mean that's that's what the translation said on here. So I don't know. You never know. But
Right.
if it is Crystal Light, then maybe the warning wasn't needed. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways. But yeah, I absolutely loved it. It sounded amazing. And it hit
Rappers.
so hard. Oh yeah. Yeah,
They have some very strong rappers.
right.
I mean, great vocals as well. Don't get me wrong. Great vocals
Oh
as
yeah.
well. But some of their rappers just really surprised me with how hard and aggressive they were. And then there's that one that's actually, he's on the thumbnail with like the longer hair with like the blonde streaks. When he took over in the second verse, he was just fast with it. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I want to learn more about these guys. I would love to hear more from them. I want to see.
I did look up the lyrics, and it does say night in the lyrics. I have no idea. I don't know.
Oh.
Anyways,
like I said, the translations vary because some things aren't always exact. You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Unless maybe for like maybe if there was a controversy about the lyrics, maybe they changed them for the MV.
Maybe so.
That's the only other thing I could think of is maybe they changed them for the MV because there was a controversy about it.
Yeah. It doesn't surprise me though, because this is like the second or third song where I swear that within the title, if the title is Anthem of a Teen Spirit, the song is usually controversial. Usually. It's controversial. This isn't the first time I've heard a song title that is Anthem of a Teen Spirit be controversial. So that's interesting. That's an interesting trend. I'm just saying. And usually it's not about teens. Just saying.
Yeah. So they debuted in 2021. So they're still relatively new.
Yeah.
But I am interested to hear more from them.
That's interesting. Okay.
I am interested to hear more from them.
Yeah. Me too. That was awesome.
It was. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into our number 3 spot. ONF.
Number 1.
Oh, number 1. Number 3 in order, but number 1 poll.
First place, yes.
Brain is not all here today. Just saying. But yes. And this is We Must Love. I think someone else had suggested a different song, and then like I browse around and look at like different lists and stuff, and I saw this one was like recommended on a lot of lists. So put this one on here, and I figured if we really love this one, then we'll probably wind up getting around to the other ones as well.
Right.
So yeah, we're gonna jump into We Must Love. Does not have captions. Okay, cool. Intense effects already. That was the deep voice warning. I guarantee you.
Probably. Oh, I like that sound.
Love the routine. So those like layered songs.
Yeah.
I feel like the emotional slow down part. Oh, I was crying. Ooh. And then it picks back up.
Right.
His voice, my goodness.
Yeah.
Trying to find MK, but it's hard.
I'm pretty sure he's the blonde in the back.
You think he's the blonde in the back?
I think so.
It's fucking hard. That sounds like him.
Yeah, because he had a pretty high voice.
He had a high, range. I love that beat. Oh my goodness. My goodness, I loved that. Complete, I think, was the one someone else had suggested.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I want to look at something real quick. Because it's so hard in MV sometimes to spot specific people. Especially when there's a lot of dancing and the teen for this. Oh my goodness. No, I want lyrics. Whose lyrics normally breaks down who's who. We need names. Yeah. Blonde. My gosh, he looks so different.
Right? But there was a few looks that he gave that I was like, wait, that's him. Like, while he was dancing, there was a few looks that he gave where I was like, that's him. Yep.
But I guess he's gonna be different when you have like someone who's on like a survival show who probably doesn't have, like the styling of an idol, like that stuff comes later. So I guess you add the styling and everything else, and his smile's different. I bet you he had braces at some point, or he got his teeth straightened, because his teeth, I remember, weren't like perfect.
Straight. Yeah.
He had a nice smile, but it wasn't like perfect like it looks in this picture. So yeah, I'm willing to bet. Yeah. Wow, he really does look so different. Yes,
there was a few looks that he gave that like I remember from No Mercy when he was performing for No Mercy. There was a few looks he gave in the show that showed up in that music video, and I was like, okay, that is him. Yeah.
So, loved that.
Yeah.
It started off and I was like, oh, this is like a really pretty sounding song.
Mm-hmm.
And then it got into like the chorus and just boom.
Yeah.
Beat drop and everything. It was so good.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the deep voice wording that we got too. Usually it like smacks us out of nowhere and we're like, oh.
Yeah, we did get a warning this time.
Yeah, thanks for the warning.
It was from who suggested them. So I'll put the comment somewhere around here because they suggested it on last month's poll, but they said ONF, Complete was the one they had suggested. They said Fun Fact has MK that was in No Mercy. Oh, and one member, Deep Voice Warning. Group name is actually said on and off, so maybe not ONF, it's on and off. I must have missed that part. ONF or on and off? You know what? We're going to be watching Road to Kingdom soon, and they're going to be on it. I guarantee you we're going to hear their name like a billion times, and we'll have it down by then.
Right. Yep.
This just has me so much more excited for that now.
Right? Yeah, me too. I cannot wait.
Okay, hold on. Hear me out. So, ONF, on and off, and one of our other favorite groups is going to be on the show as well. One Us, who also has a Mr. Deep Voice. I want Deep Voice showdown on Road to Kingdom.
There you go.
Just throwing it out there. I don't know if we're going to get that or not because we haven't seen the show yet, but that would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Yeah. Yep.
I didn't know. I want to hear more.
Me too.
Really want to hear more. This is going to be one of those groups that's going to be very, very hard for me not to go dive. I cannot dive. I must wait.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, it's been tough. This year has been tough because before we would be like, hey, here's a group, and then we would just go binge and dive and but now we have to wait.
I think we've learned we've learned a lot of patience since starting this. Like, we have to be patient. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, see? On the thumbnail for this, he's on the right. Yeah. And I can tell in there that it's him. A little different.
Right. There's certain looks he gives when he's dancing that it shows, like, it's his look. It's a look that he gives, and so.
And like his, oh my gosh, I remember his elimination on No Mercy. That was probably one of the first ones that really made us hardcore cry.
Right.
Because he also was like really close with Jew Honey. And Jew Honey was heartbroken to see him get eliminated.
Right. Jew Honey said he was like, I want to debut with him. Mm-hmm. He flat out said that. And then he got eliminated. And it was heartbreaking, which I was shocked because there was something, if you remember, there was something in the beginning of No Mercy that he did that irritated me. I can't really even remember what it was. There was something he did. It irritated me. And I thought, wow, I cannot wait for him to get eliminated. And then when it came around, I was so heartbroken. I can't even remember what it was.
This is his attitude. In the first...
It could have been.
It happens in these shows, and a lot of times the guys are just playing a part. But like on No Mercy, MK's attitude in the beginning was very, like, I'm the best.
Yeah.
And not saying that he's not talented. He's obviously very talented, but that kind of attitude just can rub people the wrong way sometimes. It's like, be humble, and acknowledge that you're in a room full of other very talented people. And again, it could also just be the way they cut the show, because shows like that, they gotta cut things to make it seem more dramatic. So it could just be that as well. But that's probably
that's probably what it was. But when his time did come around, it was heartbreaking. Yes, it was so sad. So sad. And I'm going to say his name wrong, but I'm pretty sure his was Min Hyuk also. There was two Min Hyuks.
His was like Min Hyuk and Ki Hyun combined. It was like... No. Oh, that's gonna irk the heck out of me.
Min Hyun?
Min Hyun. Yeah, it was like Min Hyun.
Min Hyun?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was like Min
Hyun?
Yeah, because I remember thinking, oh my gosh, his name with Ki Hyun's and Min Hyuk's is going to get me so mixed up, because his name was like a combination of the two.
Okay.
MK is so much easier to remember.
Yes, we're going to stick with MK.
But yeah, and then when he left too, IM was brought in right after.
Yeah,
and I remember it was so sad though, because everyone like went back to the room and they were like, Min Hyun just packed up all his stuff and left.
Right.
And he didn't just pack up his stuff. He like cleaned everything. Like he cleaned, and that's what made me realize too that maybe his attitude in the beginning wasn't necessarily what it was perceived as, because he like cleaned the whole freaking room while everyone was at dinner before he left. Who does that?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It was so heartbreaking. And what made it worse is everybody, it wasn't just Jew Honey, everybody was so upset when MK left. And then they brought in IM right at probably one of the most tender moments. And everybody was upset about that. And then they came home to a pristine apartment or dorm, and it just made it so much harder. But so it's so sweet to see that he finally debuted.
Yes, definitely.
And
obviously with very talented.
It's a good one. Yes.
Because the rest of these guys, their voices were stunning.
Yeah. And he stood out really well. Yeah. Because he's got a which it was deeper, like the beginning was him. It was deeper than what I was expecting because this was high.
He had
No Mercy. And there was a high part in this, and I would be shocked if it wasn't him.
And I was like, that has to be him. I was like,
as soon as it hit, I was like, that has got to be him. Because he had a high range.
Oh, yeah.
He was a high tenor, so.
But this just overall has me so excited to learn more, has me excited to listen to more from them, to see them on Road to Kingdom. I just think the way everything planned out with this binge video was just so... Like, thank you all for making it happen, because you all voted. So, because of you all, we had both Ciipher and ONF on and off. So we got to have a little No Mercy memory recap here. And then on top of that, it just so happens to coincide with us getting ready to watch Road to Kingdom.
Yeah.
So, perfect timing all the way around, everyone.
Right?
But we're going to go ahead and wrap things up because this is getting long, as our beginning of the month binge videos tend to do. Thank you all again for voting. Hopefully you vote next month. Our ones who will be continuing on to next month's poll is the UNVS, and Super Kind. Not Super Kid, nor my typo.
Super Kind.
Kind. Those will be on next month's poll, as well as some others. If you have any suggestions for that, leave those down below. And we will catch you guys later.
Right. Right.
Oh,
that is awesome.
Red outfit. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I like leather, but that red one is.
Yay.
Look at all those jaw drops.
나 왜 쳐다봐요?
Because you stole his head.
You stole my bunny head.
계속